When I was growing up, I was always interested in science and engineering, how things work and why they work that way. And my big dream was and still is to become an aeronautical engineer. And a while ago, I had started working on projects like drones and remote control crafts, and it was really difficult doing what I do. For example, I didn't have enough resources and materials, or the ones I had were not good enough to do what I wanted them to do. I didn't have friends and like-minded peers who could give me advice, who are interested into similar stuff, and it was kind of difficult and complicated. So after a while, when I looked back at the problems and challenges I had faced as a student trying to do STEM innovations in Africa, I decided to solve some of those challenges and give an opportunity to other fellow teens who would have loved to join STEM but didn't have the opportunity or resources to get started. So I with Samuel decided to start Skymac Teenovation Club to solve that challenge.
Well, I've been doing projects for quite some time, but I've not been doing any serious progress. But all this has changed ever since I joined Skymac, because now I get to do my work faster and I make better work. We have a 3D printer at the club, we have different tools, we have access to different materials, so I make my work faster and I'm doing really good progress. I'm very proud to be a member of Skymac.
I was really excited. I got to do 3D printing, learn to 3D design and do coding, make different stuff like drones, things that I never made anywhere near where I live, not even in my school. At first I thought this was not my area, but I was just like, screw it, I'm going for it.
I sometimes find people telling me that this innovation club is not right for me because I'm a girl and it's more of a boys thing. And I tell them, okay, thanks for the feedback, because I know you either choose to listen or not to listen.
Being the first girl to join a STEM club, which by then included only boys, was kinda challenging. First with confidence, not thinking that you're good enough like the boys, but it all takes courage. If you believe in yourself, it doesn't matter what other people think of you. You can do it.
Getting to be part of a team has proven to be a great experience, working together on different projects, getting to know that it's not that every time you have to be right. Sometimes you have to take a step back, listen to what other people are saying, listen to their advice and consider it, and then move forward again. That's how we do it.
When I came to visit the club and see what others were doing, some of the stuff I had even no idea that they were even possible, especially when we come to 3D printing. It was my first time to see something like this. I was inspired, and I knew at that moment this was the place for me, the place where young teens need to be.
A lot of students and adults often ask me when they come here, how do you guys do all of this? And my answer is always the same. You just have to always be curious, walk around your environment of ideas, use what you have, and do what you love.
There is no greater joy than seeing what these young teens are doing. Boys and girls both working together in their projects without gender discrimination. And even when I look at what they have done, their projects can really be used to change the world. For example, the drones they have made, they can be used to spray these invading locusts, even to save lives in hospitals. It can also encourage other teens, more especially the girls, to join STEM. It's really amazing.
I was always interested in science and math, and I knew I was meant to be a doctor. With this, I realized that there's so much for me. I can work on big problems, and I know I can change the world.